Next question is from JM Bird 76. I was listening to some old episodes and the protein recommended was 0.5 to 0.7 grams per pound. When and why did that change to 1 gram per pound?
It was
it didn't. We've been saying this since day one that there's a difference between the recommended RDA and then there's a difference between what we say.
Well, no, they're not referring to the RDA.
I know what they're saying.
RDA is
they're referring
per kilo.
Yeah.
What they're referring to is the studies on protein intake. And here's what the studies show.
Well, no, they're referring to what we have said on the show. And the only time we've ever talked about 0.5 to 0.7 is that's what the minimum people should take. And we've never strayed from minimum. That. But it's always easier to tell a client 1 to 1.
So I know I've specifically brought up studies, and the studies show that the upper limit for benefit that you're going to get from protein is like 0.6 to 0.8 grams per pound of body weight. That's what they're referring to. RDA is per kilogram. It's even it's half of this essentially.
Yeah.
Now the reason why we don't say, and I'll refer to studies sometimes and say that, but why do I say a gram? Why do we all say a gram? Everybody misses. So then they miss and they end up in the
and not only that, even if you go over, you're fine. Yeah. And there's actually studies to support with trained athletes and people that are training really hard. Might be better. That 1.5 is good.
It's just easy to say.
One is a good
base.
Yeah, and it's easy math too. Yeah, for people.
It is. You tell someone eat 0.6 grams per pound of target body weight.
Yeah.
Like, huh?
Never say that to a client.
1 gram per pound of body weight. What your target body weight is. It's super easy for people. And almost everybody misses it by a little bit on a regular basis, which puts them still in that zone of what would be considered upper limit. Now, you're right, Adam. Eating more than that, obviously, if you're for calorie controlled diet, right? So we're not talking about like your calories going too high, but eating more than that may have additional benefits for people who train hard and satiety, right? So if you have a really hard time with your appetite, you could trade out some of your carbs for protein or even some of your fats for protein, so long as you don't eat under what's called essential, and you'll find more satiety effects from protein than you will the other two macronutrients.